Com. We've got a really special beer to review with you guys. This is from the Harpoon Brewing Company. This is the Leviathan Great Scott Ale. It's got a really cool label on it, green with this distinctive orange dot. It says Great Scott below it. It's a Scottish ale. It's a limited release. This is out of the Leviathan, what do you call it? Special release that they have. They have a bunch of different selections here. First started in 2012. Like I said, it's a Scottish ale. It's 10.12%. Very powerful, wee heavy as they call it. IBUs are 33. It's a dark ruby, very malty, boozy, full-bodied, full-flavored ale with an abundance of malt and a hint of smoke. This is, like I said, the limited release that Harpoon has come out with. They've got a bunch of different blends that they brew. They're hard to get. It's not the easiest thing in the world to get. I only got 2 of these. This is the second one I've had. Definitely smells very malty with the aroma. It's got that classic Scottish ale kind of red ruby hue color tint to it. Quite a bit of carbonation when you first pour it. Nice kind of white, frothy, foamy head with a little bit of caramel tint to it. Smells really nice. Definitely can smell the alcohol. 10.2% coming through on the aroma. It's got a real, malty, 100%. A little bit of a caramel to it. The smokiness, you can't tell too much. The interesting thing about this is they talk about how it's got pays homage to the wee heavy Scottish ales of the past, full flavored, full bodied, dark ale, complex malt character, historically used in Scottish brews. Relax and enjoy the bagpipes playing in your head. Kilt is optional. Harpoon Brewery, if you look on their label, it says Boston, Mass. And Windsor, Vermont, from the Northeast. They do a lot of things I think that are unique. I think a lot of them are very kind of unique to their own brewery in terms of the way they've kind of mixed and blends. This is their kind of tribute to the Scottish ale, to that very malty flavor that Scottish ales are famous for. A lot of Scottish ales have a lot of caramel mixed in with them, maybe some chocolate, maybe a little bit of smoke as they put in here, but you can't really taste it. I don't think of this one at all. And what Scottish ales are famous for is that warmth, that warm ale, having a cold night, having a winter. A lot of people really look towards Scottish ales when they have heavy meals, so heavy cream, steaks, ribs, things like that. Brings out the flavor of the food. I think Scottish ales are really nice to have before meal, during meal, or after meal. It's one of those things a lot of people have, like I said, in the colder months. This particular one, I think, is a good representation of a Scottish ale. Hard to get, limited release, only got a few of them. Definitely has a alcoholic flavor to it, and aroma to it. It's very malty, a little bit of caramel to it. It's one of those. It's just your classic Scottish ale, malty beer. Good flavor to it. Fills your mouth with a lot of body and flavor. It's easy to describe. Something you need to try yourself. This is the 2012 version. I would try it again, only because I think these beers are unique in that they're not your IPA, they're not your stout and porters. They're kind of in the middle. It's a nice blend. If you want something that's really good with the meal, brings out the flavor of the food, this is one of those beers. I'd give it a rating of probably 3.5 or 4. If you like Scottish ales, I think it's a great representation. I give it a 4 or even a 4.5 because it is exactly what a Scottish ale is designed. I don't particularly go to what I call towards the middle here. I like IPAs and I like stouts, and I typically don't blend in the middle. But for what they're going after, and the fact that it's a limited release, I think it's something that a lot of people would like a lot. Like I said, for me on a rating scale between 1 and 5, 3.5 is pretty good. Glad I tried it. Definitely will enjoy it. I would prefer, personally, Scottish Ale with an alcohol content between 6.5 and 8, just because it's something you can kind of enjoy and it doesn't have as much of a kick to it. Nothing against this beer, that's just what I prefer. Let me know if you tried it. Leviathan Great Scott from the Harpoon Brewing Company, limited release 2012. Leave some comments, let us know what you think on microbeerreviews.com. We love comments on our YouTube channel, and as always, you can follow us on Facebook and on Twitter. We upload all the time. We appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot.